Between the time I got these degrees and actually was able to put some of that knowledge and stuff to work, I got cancer.
73-year-old Cindy Nelson is a breast cancer survivor. She also survived more than $100,000 in student loan debt, much of it mounting interest.
I was blessed that I even had the opportunity to go to college, no matter what it took.
It took a lot, because in her late 30s, Nelson became a single mother with 2 children to support after a divorce, triggered by her coming out as a lesbian. Her truth brought her freedom and financial responsibilities. Going to college, she hoped, would eventually provide security for her family.
You got to go to college to have the world open up to you. You'll be with people that you never imagined. You'll see diversity like you've never seen.
Grant money helped pay for a portion of her bachelor's degree in visual arts from UC San Diego, but it was federal loans that paid for a master's degree in education from San Diego State in 1997, and on to a successful job at the SDSU School of Nursing, which came with lifetime health benefits and a steady income when she needed to pay back her loans.
When times were rough, they would put me on income contingent to pay as I go. And then when things got better, I would pay more and whatever. But once I got the cancer and couldn't work, I just stopped paying them.
Cindy's story is like so many other stories of student borrowers who found themselves drowning in debt when life happened. There are millions of borrowers who are hoping for relief and loan forgiveness. Dan Riccotto is a clinical professor of finance at the University of San Diego with 20 years of investment banking experience. He says loan forgiveness has to come with reform.
Recognize that we do have to provide relief to certain borrowers who simply are never going to be able to pay this back. And at the same time, recognize that we have to tie the ribbon a little tighter between the value of a college education and how we pay for that college education.
I started paying it back right away.
Tim Barunas had to pay off $200,000 in student loans for his medical school education.
I'm fortunate in the sense that I make a physician level salary, and I was able to make those payments.
Consistent payments that included a few lump sums helped Barunas get his total down to $50,000. It did not help him find happiness practicing family medicine with 60-hour work weeks.
This is Odessa. She's 6. And this is Simon. It's an older picture, but he's 10.
Barunas left medicine for a remote job working from home as a medical procedure consultant, giving him more time to spend with his family. He also discovered a Biden administration program that gave him credit for consistent payments and his work at nonprofit hospitals, eliminating his remaining balance.
Being able to then take advantage of this program, which I was sort of intended to qualify for, I feel really good about having been able to take advantage of that and not having those loans anymore.
Cindy Nelson also discovered a forgiveness plan based on her limited income and repayment history, and she is now student loan debt-free and cancer-free.
When I lost everything, it was tough. But I made it through.
And the finance expert Dan Riccotto says there is hope for anyone who wants it.
It's become a center stage issue. And that's important. It's no longer sort of this fringe issue that, the guys in the Ivy Towers on campus will figure out.
M.G. Perez, KPBS News.